This is InFocus News. Hello, I'm David Gibbons.
And I'm Evelyn Hernandez. Thank you for your company.
Dynamic Socceroo midfielder Tim Cahill will be fueled by Weet-Bix for the next 4 years. Announcing the sponsorship agreement and a new TV commercial from England, Cahill told the Australian media that, like most kids in Australia, he grew up on Weet-Bix.
My record is 13, but that's obviously in sections of four, then another 3. You know what I mean? So in bits, but seven. So normally I throw a few more extra because when my boys get up, they're sticking their spoon in as well. But 7.
Weet-Bix, made by the Seventh-day Adventist Church's Sanitarium Health Food Company, is now the official breakfast of the Qantas Socceroos. Sanitarium Weet-Bix sponsors sport personalities like Tim Cahill and cricketer Brett Lee because they promote the good health and fitness that children aspire to.
Unfortunately, they don't want to hear from me or Kevin Smith or Kevin Jackson. They want to hear from people who inspire them, and the relationship with cricket and soccer, and especially Tim and Brett, is a fantastic way to spread our message around better health and lifestyle.
And while volunteers took to the streets in the annual Sydney City to Surf Fun Run, ADRA supporters played their part as well, creating awareness of poverty.
To make a statement about just how great it is to do something for poverty. And of course, ADRA frees people from poverty. That's what they're on about.
Young people have also responded enthusiastically to another ADRA challenge in Sydney. To kick off the agency's annual Door Knock Appeal, a group of volunteers froze at Darling Harbour on a busy Saturday afternoon. After 5 minutes, ADRA volunteers walked through and unfroze the human statues to illustrate that the agency helps release people frozen by hardship and poverty. The annual ADRA Door Knock Appeal concludes on September 5th in Sydney. Volunteers who raise more than $50 will receive a free ticket to attend the iGeneration concert at the end of this month.
Fulton College, an Adventist-owned tertiary institution in Fiji, hosted the first Pacific-wide convention for the Women's Christian Temperance Union. 158 women from across the Pacific Islands attended the convention organised by the multi-denominational organisation. 2 of the 3 guest speakers, Pastor Kevin and his wife Glenda Amos, are also members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Seminars covered the topics of alcohol, tobacco and marijuana addictions, as well as the local issues of kava and betel nut use. The conference also included training in Christian outreach and education, social service and working with children and young people in crisis.
Despite economic and financial difficulties, tithe contributions by church members from the Adventist Church in Fiji are on the increase. Back in April, in the middle of the global financial crisis, Fiji's interim government devalued the local currency by 20%. But the response of the members have been generous giving. The tithe figures for the last 3 months have surpassed those for the first half of 2007 and 2008.
It has everything to do with members inspiring each other every Sabbath to fully support our plan for conference status next year.
And in this week's special schools edition of Record, 14 students, parents and staff from Tweed Valley College in northern New South Wales travelled to Fiji during their school holidays with mission on their minds.
140 students in Mildura's Henderson College in Victoria pitched a big tent on their oval for their week of spiritual emphasis meetings.
Students at Christchurch Adventist School tackled All Blacks football star Daniel Carter with some good questions during their weekly chapel program.
And there are some great feature articles written by Adventist teachers as well. Well worth a look.
Absolutely. And in the full half hour of InFocus this week, you can listen in to a riveting interview with a person who was the inconvenient black child under the White Australia policy in the 1950s. Her story to find her father and Father God will warm your heart.
And the doc jumps into the Alco-Pops bandwagon, and Francine gets a better view after driving behind big trucks.
The full InFocus program is on Hope Channel this weekend and is also available online. Thanks for watching. I'm David Gibbons.
And I'm Evelyn Hernandez. Thank you for your company.